Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for The Rock. No, not the guy known as The Rock, but the movie The Rock. It's a movie starring Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery, and Ed Harris. So you know it's going to be good because it has those three guys, and it was in the 90s ish. 90s, yeah. So this movie is just peak 90s action. If you enjoy Nicolas Cage when you had the Nicolas Cage-assance back in the late 90s, early 2000s, you will enjoy this movie. Like Gone in 60 Seconds, you have the, what are some other ones? But yeah, so Gone in 60 Seconds, Next, and just Nicolas Cage, Face Off, those type of movies. He is excellent in this as a guy who, he's got like a bomb disposal slash like chemical, biological weapons guy for the government that he finds some white powder, he goes and figures out what it is, and if it's a bomb type thing, he disarms it, that sort of thing. And then Sean Connery essentially plays definitely not James Bond if he had been locked up for 60 years for being a spy for the British. Definitely not him. Definitely not. Totally not. But kind of, maybe, sort of. And then Ed Harris plays like a retired military guy, like a colonel or whatever, and trying to get some justice for his men. So this movie has, it's so peak 90s action because there's this like 20-minute chase sequence through the middle of downtown, not, I don't know if downtown, but throughout San Francisco, where there's some guy in a Humvee just like wrecking shit and carts and just trams and people and shit, and then Nicolas Cage is chasing him in a yellow Corvette and just running through things, whatever. Like it's just mind-bogglingly, like, just balls to the walls nonsense action. And then so their whole thing is they're trying to get to Alcatraz to stop this guy, and there's just so much good action in this in the way that only 90s and the new Bad Boy movies can. So I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. If you like 90s action style, then it has just enough writing that with the day and age of technology that they had at the time, you could believe that this is what the way they would do and how they would do it and what the effects would be, and so you believe that this is the things that they would do for it. And the acting is just spot on because Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery just at it. Sean Connery being amazing as always with his accent and with his attitude and everything else. Like, this movie is so fantastic. I love every minute of this movie, even the more ridiculous bits of it, because they just work in a 90s action movie. Like, if you watched recently-ish the Gerard Butler movie Plane, if you liked that movie, you will like this movie. So if you haven't seen The Rock, you should see it because it's peak 90s. Like, if you liked Con Air, then you will like this. If you liked Con Air, I don't know how you didn't see this movie, but you should see it. If you liked Con Air, Gone in 60 Seconds, and Face Off, and all those other movies, like, if you liked those movies, then you will like this movie, and it is so fun. It's so excellent. I love the pacing. I love the writing that they have for it. I love the different characters and how they interact and just the attitudes that they have with each other and the technology and the action that's shown and just the attitudes and the interactions, because it's so good. It's so fantastic. This movie is just peak awesome 90s action. I can't say it enough, and I really think that you should watch it because it's a bygone era that there's only a few movies that have brought it back recently, and yeah, more movies should. So take a look, you'll enjoy it. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Bye.